Good morning, everyone. Like and subscribe if you like the video or if you've learned something from the video and you want to continue to learn. Let's get straight to it. Black police, like black overseers during the time of slavery, are being used to demonize the black community for white demonic supremacists for two reasons. The first reason they're being used is because they are expendable. They are expendable, meaning when they get filmed, they get fired and they go to jail. They get fired, arrested, and they can go to jail immediately. And the white supremacists do not care. The second reason why they use them is to put a black face on white demons, so that when white supremacists and other white people see this, they'll say, oh, well, that was a black cop doing that. That was not a white cop. So don't blame us. We're angelic. And once again, they're killing and beating themselves. But they will ignore the fact that these people are being controlled by white supremacists. But then again, most of them know this, but they don't care. As long as they can carry on this facade of demonism and blame it on someone else. So let me go over this again and be specific and give you the best example out there. Tyree Nichols of Memphis, Tennessee was jumped on by a group of black police officers, and there was one white officer there. The 5 black officers, as you know, were fired and arrested within hours. The white police officer there was not fired and arrested. He was, I believe, put on administrative leave when she was forced to take action on him. And when I say forced, I am talking about the black police chief, Cyril Lynn Davis. Cyril Lynn Davis was the black police chief. She was the black police chief of Atlanta, and she set up a similar organization within the police department called the Red Dogs. The community called them Jump Out Boys because they would jump out and attack black people for no reason whatsoever. They were just out there beating people. And she was finally gotten rid of when there was a botch raised and they beat an 80-year-old black woman to death. Then she had to go. But what did they do? They just sent her to Memphis. And now she's doing the same exact thing. She's using a black woman against black male police officers in a black neighborhood. I mean, the white supremacists couldn't, to them, this is beautiful. Because now they appear to be not even affected. But understand this. Those police chiefs are being trained in Israel to do exactly what the Israelis have done to the Palestinians. Exactly. Now let me repeat this quickly. Black police are expendable. They're the ones who will be immediately fired, basically for harming their own people. An example, Tyree Nichols was beaten by 5 black police officers, under the training of a black female police chief with a history of creating hit squads in her police department. When the black hit force was caught in the Tyree Nichols case, they were immediately fired and charged. The white officer who took part was not. The demons used her, a black woman, to betray black officers who betrayed their own black community. In other words, the black officers were expendable. They don't want to put white police in jail. If they put white police in jail, the white police will stop doing their bidding. And think about it. The black officers, they seem to not care. And if they they can force them, their white masters can force their black overseers to do whatever they want them to do. And when they do it, they will have a main black overseer, Sarah Lynn Davis, take repercussions against them because they are expendable. And if anything happens, then Sarah Lynn Davis, they will try to, if charges are filed against Sarah Lynn Davis, then what they're going to do is try to transfer her to another city where she can do the same thing. As I said, when she was in Atlanta, she set up the Red Dog Unit. In Memphis, she sets up the Scorpion Unit. Now, if the people on Memphis comes down on Sarah Lynn Davis, the black police chief, then they'll just send her someplace else. And she did commit a crime when she was in Atlanta. So actually, they can hold that over her, and she could have been arrested and put in jail. So we must understand how the demons are acting. So if you see an increase in the black police force in your neighborhood, there's overseers. Know them for who they are and do not trust them. They are probably no more than overseers back in the slavery days. They're peons. And they're being used to intimidate and harm their own community. Now, if you are black police, you better wake the hell up, because you are being set up. Because you are, to a white supremacist, you are a black man and you are expendable. You are expendable and you will be caught, exploited. And if you end up in jail, you really got a problem. Because you may run into somebody who you arrested and beat up. And guess what? The white supremacists, they don't give a damn about you because you're expendable. Because you're not hurting your community, you're hurting theirs. They're not going to let you go into a white community and do what they're letting you do in a black community. You are being set up. You are being set up. With that, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. But like I said, understand how your enemies work. Understand how your enemies work. And those black officers, when you take that uniform off, you're not blue. You're black. And if you get caught in a sundown city, you'll get the same treatment that any other black person would get. And guess what? No white person will give a damn. They won't be arrested. They won't be busted. They'll get the same thing that happened to the other young man that was running through the woods, half naked with a stick. It's going to happen to you. And if you go into a police station for help, they're going to send you out. Because at the end of the day, you black. You black, and nothing you do is going to change the color of your skin. With that, have a great day, everyone.